Welcome. Today we're talking with Kraig Nellis, a senior sales and relationship management executive at Quest Analytics. Kraig, welcome and thank you for joining us at today's Banker Digest.
Larry, thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
Good. All right. Well, let's get started then, Kraig. Maybe we can begin with an overview of Quest Analytics.
Sure. So Quest Analytics is a 22-year-old company based out of Pittsburgh. The ownership and the management team are former bankers who all worked together when we all came out of college in the early 80s and joined Mellon Bank. So that's where we all cut our teeth learning banking. The software that we have, we own it, lock, stock, and barrel. We have no debt in our company. Again, going back to our staff, we have the ownership's two sons working in the company. Our CTO's son works in the company. And we brought on a number of former clients as they transitioned in their professional career and needed, looking for employment. So, well, we've got a great team. We're excited to work with each other. Our background from Mellon Bank is that Mellon sold our division to Fiserv, and we became Fiserv employees. So we know what it's like to work for a huge organization, a big ship like that. And so with that, we're very nimble and innovative.
Great. Thank you, Kraig. So when banks are looking at, Quest Analytics, what's the value proposition that a bank would be seeing?
Yes, our value proposition is we're going to enhance a bank's sales and service culture from wherever they're at today, up 1, 2, or 3 notches, and make it sustainable for the long term. The secret sauce that we have to do that is we combine 3 elements: daily analytics of the bank's core data and other sources of information. We have modules designed around the user's role. For example, one of our modules is called Telereferral Assistant. And the third thing that we do, which is unique for a software company, is we provide relationship skills-based training. There's no technology involved. It's all about the individual and teaching them how to have effective conversations with the customers and prospects to deepen the relationship, listen for life events where they're in a position to help them.
Kraig, thank you. Can you provide some examples to illustrate the points you just made?
Yes. One of the best examples that we have is we've created a real niche for ourselves, helping the retail side of small community banks make a transformation from a sit and serve order taking mindset to something that you typically see more on the business side, where they're more client focused, needs based approach. And so we've really helped a lot of small community banks through our solution to be more proactive, client focused, and needs based, and enhance the bank's sales and service culture.
Great. Good point on transitioning from kind of a sit and serve to a proactive relationship, environment. So thanks for that. So,
and Larry, I'll share with you one of the most across all of our clients, one of the most successful calls that our relationship managers make is a birthday call. And it's amazing how it's just a personal relationship building call, and how that conversation can pivot, and they learn more about the customer and what's going on in their life to be in a better position to help them in the future.
Great. Thank you for that. So, you mentioned this earlier, but let's kind of dig into this a little more. How does Quest Analytics' approach to training serve as a differentiator?
Yeah, training is huge. I'm glad you brought that up. So from a training perspective, 2 or 3 items here. First of all, we have a blended approach. It's instructor-led and anytime video training. So we invested in a learning management system, and our team has built these video training sessions that our customers can watch at any time. So that combination, especially in a new deployment where they're getting training on their schedule, and then we have a periodic instructor-led sessions where we're reviewing the material and answering those questions. And then the second thing is we have a very intensive onboarding program. We treat a new customer and using our software and driving adoption. That's a big focus for us. No different for a bank. When they have a new customer opening a new account, they want to onboard them and make sure that customer, is satisfied and using the products and services that the bank offers.
Right. Just to kind of a little bit more there, I just want to confirm. I think what you're saying also is that you're training what I'll call the front end people in a bank that are doing what I think we call sit and serve, okay, as well as you're training the relationship people on the other end of the process. Is that correct, Kraig?
Oh, it is, yeah. And we have different modules that do different things. So there's training. So for an example, I'm a user of our own software. So we eat our own cooking. And my favorite feature is the synchronization that we have with Microsoft Office for contacts, calendars, tasks, and emails. And we have videos for our clients, and the business development officers to understand just on that topic how they become more operationally efficient. And there's no dual entry between our CRM system and their Outlook.
Great, great. Thank you, Kraig. Those examples really are helpful. So, Kraig, what's the implementation period that a bank should expect with Quest Analytics?
With any customer, we're bringing the customer up in about 8 weeks with that initial deployment, deploying our software, customizing it to their bank branches, work groups, products and services, etc., all their drop-down list, and integrating it with their core, validating that data. So that first module we're putting in 8 weeks.
Great. Thank you, Kraig. Appreciate you spending time today with today's Banker Digest and helping us better understand how banks can benefit from a behavioral analytics-based CMR platform supported by, as you discussed, integrated sales training. So, Kraig, again, thank you.
Thank you, Larry, and your audience. Appreciate their time. Would love to work with them and get to know them and understand their organization and where their focus and priorities are. No different than they would want to do for one of their prospective customers.
Great. Thank you. So in closing, thank you for joining today's Banker Digest. If you have additional questions for Kraig, please see the link in his bio.